Yeah, I'm tired of talking about it though. I'm ready to hit the block. What I mean, I'm ready to take my campaign actually on the road. Okay, let me give you a strategic. This is my strategic comedy attack. I look at comedy like a military. I know it's crazy, but I look at it like a military invasion. And you gotta have a strategy. So my strategy is this. I'm gonna give you two moves, three special moves that I'm working on. One of them is, like I said, I mentioned, is the merchandise. I'm more inclined to sell socks and handmade merchandise because I know I can make my money. But see, when you're dealing with these different clubs and they funny acting butts, see what I'm saying? And then you got other people, they might be saying stuff in people's ear, and then they'll cut your water off, then you can't eat. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be in that situation, so that's why I'm going about it this way. This way takes a lot longer, but I'm telling you, in the end, you'll have less knives in your back. Okay? You get that? You have less knives in your back. But one of them is Washington, D.C. A lot of people underestimate, but Washington, D.C. is a pivotal place for comedy because it's probably the only place in America where the black comics really can express themselves. I'm telling you, every place in the United States is pretty much dominated by white comedy. I'm telling you, it's dominated by white comedy. And I'm not saying I ain't got nothing against white comedy, but they don't really let you do your thing like they will in DC. Because DC is a more, see, Washington DC has the highest concentration of educated blacks in America. That region, Washington DC. So as a comic, that's an area you want to really study on. Yeah, you want to study on that area. Washington D.C. is very important. They call that the mecca for black comedy. The other place is that park in New York. It's a park in New York. I gotta get the name of that. I'm gonna bring it back to you. It's a park in New York where a lot of people just pull up and they'll just perform in that park in New York. But this park is legendary. It's either in Bronx, it's in Brooklyn, and it's in or Queens. You ain't gonna be shit in comedy without New York. I'm telling you that right now. You gotta deal with New York. It ain't no if maybes. You gotta deal with New York in this comedy thing. And a lot of people don't like to deal with New York, period, because of the New York lifestyle. Now, I've been going to New York since the 90s, and if you've never been to New York, you will have a culture shock. Because New Yorkers are a bit different. New Yorkers are a bit different. Like, for one, they make fun of the way we talk. They say we talk country. But then they talk like they got shoestrings and macaroni and cheese and peanut butter and they mouth like they mouth stuck. That's like and everything's on 52nd Street. 52nd Street, 52nd Street. No, but the New York lifestyle is something that if you can't deal with it, it's hard to deal with. I think that's gonna be the biggest challenge is dealing with that New York lifestyle. You got to deal with New York. It's no if, ands, or maybe.